Hey, this is Justin at ID Chrysler in Bismarck, North Dakota. This is a 2023 Dodge Durango RT in Destroyer Gray. Yes, it has the Hemi, a 5.7 liter Hemi, 360 horsepower with an 8-speed automatic. You got a full-time smart 4-wheel drive system. This one is upgraded with the tow package, so it actually has a 4-low range and a trailer brake controller. As you can see, it has full LED lighting. You got LED fog lamps, headlamps for the high and low beam, and also the LED on the top and bottom there is your daytime running light. Okay, of course, the hood, it is a actual functional heat extractor hood, so it actually allows the heat to come out. You can see below the license plate here, this also has adaptive cruise control for collision alert, so that is the radar down there. We just got this. It also has the black top package with all the black wheels, logos, black mirrors, all that stuff. As you can see, it's got the sunroof. These Durangos, perfect size. These are fun, especially being an RT. You got 20-inch wheels. You got Pirelli Scorpion Verde tires, all-season tires on it. A dual exhaust, of course. And then behind that cover is a Class 4 receiver hitch. Okay, you can tow actually up to 7,500 pounds with this. Of course, we have the power lift gate in back. I'll open that up. And it is, of course, a 3-row seat. We actually, as an owner of a Durango, unfortunately, it is a blacktop, so it looks like this, but it's only V6. It's a GT. Great amount of room. Storage underneath. The seats fold down very easily. Okay. Try to do it one-handed there. If you don't use the third row, you have lots of storage back here. And when the people are in back, you do have cup holders for the back 2 passengers and everything. Got separate air conditioning and HVAC vents back here also. More lighting back here for them. Close this up. And of course, like the Dodge Chargers and Challengers, it has the signature LED surround LED lighting. We'll go around a little bit. This one also has the roof rack. Open up the back, second row bucket seats, full leather interior on this one. Okay, you got the hashtags for the Dodge hashtags on there. You got nice armrests here, cup holders down here, and then the back bucket seats are heated. You have a home style charge port and 2 USB plugs, and more vents down here. But there's also the controls in the ceiling, so they can run their own temperature. Very nice interior on these. Now, last year, they actually upgraded the interior on these. The seats are a little bit changed a little bit. You got the red stitching, a little bit more bolstering, of course, because it's an RT. You got the red stitching throughout the dash and everything. Of course, when we get to the driver's seat, I'll show you. It has the Uconnect 5 screen, dual zone automatic climate control. Both seats, bucket seats up front, are heated, cooled, and power with power adjustments and lumbar support. And it keeps honking because I got the key in my pocket, so I'll just remind you that you have your key with you. Yeah, this thing is very nice. Jump into the driver's seat here. So yeah, power windows, door locks, mirrors, of course, 2 memory settings. The interior trim, instead of being the regular chrome, is kind of like, I guess we call it a black chrome. And then the other pieces are piano black. You got your automatic headlamps and everything. And then I'm going to show you the sunroof quick, and then I'm going to close it. So, of course, you can close it, vent it, or you can open it all the way. Then you got a nice windbreak here, so it doesn't get so loud in here. Manual sunshade. Okay, and then while we're up here, button open the lift gate. Your mirrors, they're dome lights right here, your reading lamps. And then a home link system. You can program your garage door opener. You got a mirror on both sides. And then the steering column on this one is a power, tilt, and telescoping steering column. It is also heated, leather wrapped. It's got the square bottom, a little sportier. You do have your paddle shifters, so you can actually go into manual mode and you do your own shifting. Wipers are on the blinker stock for front and back. Okay, we got push button start. Here is your trailer brake controller. So this is actually set up for towing. Okay, I'm going to turn the radio down a little bit here. So you have analog gauges on the outside, your tachometer, temperature, and your fuel. And then you can go through and you can adjust and check everything in the middle here. So you have, basically your engine vehicle info. You go down here, And then you can actually have the RT performance pages. You can test your 0 to 60, which none of us have done. It is ready though. You can do 0 to 100. I mean, it's kind of, it's RT, it's a Dodge. I mean, we like to have we're here for the performance. So you can actually go through and test all your times, your reactions. It's a lot of fun. It's a neat thing to have, and you can probably get yourself into some trouble. You have your lap timer if you take this to the racetrack and do some road course racing, which you can do. I've seen people do it. Top speed right now is set at for the 80. I believe it is faster than that, but you can set it out different. Okay, we'll go down here. Adaptive cruise control. So you got your adaptive cruise. You can turn that on. You can adjust the distance. Sorry, it's not focusing there, but you can adjust the distance from the car in front of you. It is stop and go. So what'll happen is when you're going down the highway, if you're doing 80 and they're doing 70, it'll come up behind the vehicle, it'll slow you down, and it'll pace that vehicle. If that vehicle keeps slowing down, so your Durango. And then when you get the passing lane, it'll automatically accelerate. Great feature. A lot of our vehicles have that now. Fuel economy. Well, it hasn't really been driven since we got it. It's been idling, so it's not the best right now. Radio station, you can have your messages because you do have Bluetooth. You do have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then you can have a digital, it's a digital analog speedometer, and then you can have your information in the middle here instead. So you can do it however you want. Okay, that's for the gauge cluster, cruise control, adaptive cruise for your phone, channel changer for the radios on this side, volumes on this side. We'll jump in down here. Wireless charge pad. You got USB and USB-C charge plugs down here and auxiliary in yet. Okay. Like I said, heated and cooled front bucket seats. You got your buttons here, steering wheel here. Dual zone automatic climate control. Change your different modes for where it comes out. You do have a sport mode. That's basically going to tighten up the steering, the shift points, the throttle response. Makes it a totally different vehicle. You can have the economy. What that actually does is it does the opposite. It'll kind of shift a little sooner and, try to help you get better fuel economy. A lot of us, we just turn that off when we get in ours. Anyways, traction control, you can shut that off, hazards. And then down here, you got your shift lever. Like I said, it does have manual mode. And then when you go into manual mode, it'll change. You'll see where the numbers are at. So you can do all that or use the paddle shifters. Here's that button for the four-wheel, the low-range transfer case. So it's all-wheel drive, but you do have a low-range gear in there if you really, really need it. Okay? Then we'll jump into the tech here a little bit. Uconnect 5, the new screen here. Navigation with TomTom, great system. I've tested it out a lot. The person I've delivered vehicles to, I'll be honest, they lived out in the boondocks. I didn't think it was going to work. It took me to his front door. So, great system. I'll go up, I'll maximize this here. Great system. You can adjust, put in your destination. It'll tell you where, exactly where you're going. If you have to use it, you can also search for gas stations, things like that. AM/FM stereo. Satellite radio ready. Once again, Bluetooth. You can use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Okay, or you can actually use the USB plugins or the auxiliary in. Like I said, more climate control. You can adjust everything from here. You can also do the rear climate control from there. You can lock them out and just have it set to the front settings. We'll go back here, and then we go nav again. This is where your phone will be connected. We're not going to connect anything right now. The vehicle, performance pages. We'll go into that right away. So with this, as you can see, I have the wheels turned. It'll tell you what your wheels are doing. Okay. When you're actually driving, if these tires kind of move and everything with the G-forces, it'll all change. And that'll actually show you that too also. Left, right, front, back shows all of your G-forces. You also have the dynamometer in here. It's idling, so it's not making a lot of power. But as soon as you give it a little gas, you can see how it ran up there. So I only got it up to about 285 because we're sitting here idling. And then the gauges, if you're pulling a camper or a boat or something like that, and you want to have all the gauges here all the time, you have all your gauges here. Coolant, oil temp, oil pressure, trans temp, and your volts. And then you can also go back in here and do your timing also. So it's real time. So if you want to see how fast, let's say you and the wife or you and your friends want to have a contest and see who can get to 60 faster, it'll save everything in here for you, okay? Go down one more. Or if you get up in Canada, do the kilometers, okay? Last thing here, we're going to apps. Lots of shortcuts to a bunch of different things. Right now we have Android Auto, Device Manager as our shortcuts. But when you go in here, all the different settings, all the different things you can adjust. You can go and change the comfort and all that stuff, all shortcuts and everything. So you have a lot of different setups you can do in here. Go in the settings. You can change the way to the display, set the theme. There's two different themes here. Just kind of a little bit of the background icon. Basically, the background is all it changes. And then we'll go back over here. Then you have two profiles, two driver profiles, basically one profile. Get in the vehicle, it sets all the seat, your radio station, all that to you. Somebody else has the other key and it's programmed to them. It does the opposite. Safety assistant, automatic emergency braking. You got blind spot. You got the electric power steering. You can set it to comfort, sport, or normal, however you want it for all the time. Paddle shifters, of course, they are enabled. You have hill start assist, so when you're on a hill, it won't roll back when you let go of the brakes. We'll go into the clocks here. You know, set all your time. So lots of different things you can adjust here. You can also save your trailer settings. If you have a boat, you can have that trailer 1, or if you have a small camper, you can have that trailer 2. So it'll pick that and it'll automatically set your gain back to the gain back to your trailer brake controller. Lights, cameras, all that good stuff. Okay, and also has a very nice clear backup camera. And of course, it has the lines that move with it. So 2023 Durango RT in Destroyer Gray, full leather interior, lots of nice options. Has, like I said, the trailer tow package, and it is a very nice rig. If you have questions, give me a call. It's Justin, 701-380-5590. Love to help you out. Have a great day.